on TV Oyerepa TV eho nyina no ubetimi enye nemo fa messages bra ewa bra wo de fa Oyerepa Radio on Facebook Oyerepa Radio on Facebook ana say ubetimi de afa number me bo so say SMS ana WhatsApp 0241 915555 0241 915555 also ubetimi edo messages afa SMS ana WhatsApp yatina se anwumre yebenya bre eni adaje na yakenkan o messages no asem bi ena kire wo so a efa agudie ho a eno so de ba abedwafo ofia de behwe ni aboa ni ayi ano e de amount Highway Sports ashase Solomon Carter atena se enche ode ebewura nkofo nkro so na ode akọ eye amanone Dangerman bafo wa e wa ha 24th to 24th ze ni din no 24th to 24th ni latest name Aizosha bafo wa famano 24th to 24th nti ushia na wo hu na o pai danger of 24th to 24th ana ompe danger eze de ba kwa kan o se ayi Kofi Witi ene di kan ba first ana mboa ena Dangerman bai ana meboa okay ena omusi na yewo and over toss miensa and they say 24th to 24th eswaba and they say ukura nickname nko 9 and na ukura aday Dangerman solo em wakwaba meje so boss bibia boko de nyame adom bibia yo okay if you ni o o se leba commission 40 omubu pa Dangerman utiemi Ghana leba commission utiemi on se leba utiemi leba lo se sen Dangerman utiemi market no uti asma meka utiemi uti oda ye agudi ho nkomo why na na ko 24 24 so obi no oni ma de ko na mi ka se ko se leba commission eh Kofi Witi bi se leba commission for answer na mi baby o free ho adwo Kofi Witi eh and we be right oh division 1 for ntokano na ogorim yes mo ayedo ba sem na hom tio only the division 1 club bi yeah story na ba yipanyin ba ko send message say filling station bi omo ka 42,000 fuwo nko ai anopa ukan say ukan me kan wa say coupon na e mo say e madada da ja agwa ja ba say coupon na ja ba da o say omo do mo ka omo di filling station ka 42,000 na omo ni me from Genu say prison oh and they say free order say so twam da no dey say no more vouchers say no more defend say na me come voucher no dey kwaje dey obo dey kwaje ska amabo dey kwaje ska o wo bi ama ne voucher akogina email koma no say odu ana obuza say okoyidie but say no sika e wo so no unya the same amount because ton amo bi a na so okura voucher of 2,000 Ghana cedis na unya ba 1,000 no bi beto ade o mekom no si nyomo beto nyina be 6,000 over man no awa bra wo hianwe wo mekom aju sika na akọ Tiena clubs no mo ye no yeah asemo when is that is one club akọ bafo they say they are even planning sa bus is here the moment and saying they are even planning so mo bus no de be trotro say they be escababa club oh and the hon na ka tell new ad biase ka omo de some of them ko che school for baba could be na say trotros need them see can into me for one distance na omo ko any more junction to junction ewo mukromo a is omo planet junction to Tabum. Road na so. Tabum na say Masi. So for Masi, Masi road na Tabum. And anye o junction, MZ nya ultimate junction of person. O be so kan. O to aso dia na say. So Masi o se bibisa. Masi we ultimate manim na Tabum. O be fa ultimate e na akọ Masi. Tabum so o sa akwa na so. But e bia o fa Mampon road dia. Eye hwa Meduma Fadi no Meduma Asenua Fadi Mamponten what stop no hand down you buy come you can one assembly Messi Ghana football for the pay what we are asem Ghana football who kaka the tank ehuda ai who say overheat na me share le bibi o offense ukwa binchi hodo na o se
initiative curve na
acheno
na ojina ho na ne ho de onye
ya say
thank you to
unu ka de ba ko ya no
revi mi boja sa afade station on ma kwani vivi le jadum ye mi bi ebo le cheche se jadem na praga bi fa be che o se mo sori amon toka papa furo ko ne yiri o
ba isi ne jeja ho ne say e be to be so be thank you so be to
ade ko so Ghana football mu no ba fo mayen fanya asresemo because say kwa 1 million Ghana na e de ma clubs no it doesn't look like next season government we won't be
oh and the one minister ni
so utie ni
yeah
so utie minister ni be call peace no ko kwa Mr. Yenya come Mr. Show so clearly next season say skabia and free baby ama we will go back to
yes ya back to square one
Sentina on constantly minister no nkomodie bi obedie bia no or plead with corporate Ghana some more tax exemptions more sponsor football and all of that. I mean can be 4 or 5 times.
Who
because omuntimi first come share the bia the next 4 years or more aban mu no
for even cabinet. I'm not talking about the minister, even cabinet. Say on be defending why
on this exclamation
investment next season. Yeah, kasa CCA. Clearly, at the Safono, I doubt second round on be matches now. Say BBA is here because with the hope say Nanka, Abia, on betima enya corporate institutions, some of our partner for production now or more yen. They are not getting it. And this waga almost start picking etusu matches are on be. Now outside Accra Bia no. Most of these matches, say either Kotoko or any of the clubs no more within the top 4 range, you know. And now say within Accra, we say House of Folk that they did. Even in Accra, there are some certain matches that almost how say and meet my catcher will say this season, unlike last season, previous seasons now, and you may matches no. This season, you matches between. No, the FA will not fix matches. Because there's no way at the Safo.
And then Mr. Work and a very evident say, Nano Muyi Kotoko game or Baba Sports Stadium, no Muyi Media Money 11 Wonders, University of Ghana Stadium, Accra.
Yes.
And he tells you, say, Omu feel too comfortable, Accra, so Accra, they at least. Logistics no kakra bi ebet mi akona ya kutwa game no.
Na ezo musu scanner de mom na enso ana.
Na o say enfutro but enfutro mu tugu ye ni say adesamum na disika be she league ni.
No.
Which is not true.
Anya enfutro mu tugu ye ni no. Yes.
That was from the FA president.
Yes, and we are broadcaster. Na say ube G League atwa. Na untimi invest in dwumadie na wa obedi ne dia. Then they have no business.
Only division 1 so no. TV station na mutwa division 1 no omutwa ni free.
Say no ye omo an omutwa Premier League in last season no. Omo na yedi we ni mo.
Me say sadie no. Somebody should investigate who owns these TV stations and their relationship with the FA executives. Somebody because a real say a product like this as I said to me generate sika. You didn't want to be for free no year on clubs and then I don't know say clubs doesn't turn your attention talk about no e do e I don't feel for them. I don't feel for them honestly because you normal say ka ho nsem no ni break. That is why if Congress format na asesa no say clubs person will say who Ghana football and some fighting to change Congress format no because at least can do there can go copy Congress for no more can we get questions and your answers. Maybe I can generate public discourse. Maybe I can depress atom penny for no so naka. Or more essential maybe because boss, me name say the Ghana Football Association, led by Edwin Simon Kurt Okreku, our sponsorship and marketing department at the FA, headed by my good friend Jamal. Wunya Neil Armstrong Motagbe. So when he say he has been touted to be one of the top gurus in terms of marketing. You're credited with the break of Goldfish Ghana Limited sponsorship for the Black Stars ahead of Ghana's qualification for the 2006 World Cup. So Bekaya and Sana Guinness no mobile home and the Guinness no at all bars in Po at the Black Stars. These people today are closely associated with the FA and the president particularly. She said, "You was any power emo." Nasenei Abain, I am generous enough. I pump 20 million Ghana cedis into our league. I say so apesika because when him say 20 million, ebi anko production no more. 20 million went to the FA. Emu 18 clubs, only 2 million aqua FA for other expenses, which mean the problem. And so now buy pesika they come out disappoint so we production. Ka sa who's almost for me company bi so okay every president announcing what's it BBB company between Adisa and FA no for me some marketing or sponsor company bi I'll look for it ka enei with these personalities
can you mic mama bra
me go solo so and can with these personalities no and can government here generous enough for investing this amount of money na nka almost so committee abum na kamu de nka this time no kamu na machira kamu pesika kakran na ka be support a friend saying production no any even clubs no any other aspect of it but here kasa here for what we are hearing at the second round ebi omunya omun kan kire so omunyi ba ebi a matches no on be pick chusu even first round we almost start pick chusu even first round we cry no ye nyanko do baby akwa no almost start pick chusu and like I said earlier on and you made matches say we are 7 p.m. okodi
omuyi ni cry na evening games no
and you made matches there yemfia say ni free so
okay brass amebo ache so otie from adwoso brass amebo ache da ase a free for Moscow and free Austria Vienna and no there was so a free for no
a free for yeah my good friend a free for yes
okay or say Jibo please we need Quest Mafia to educate us more on relationships. Sir Obed is a genius when it comes to relationship matters. Obed is having Quest Mafia nana.
Sir Obed no the question.
Okay.
Na meaning say mafia
and emblems of their account.
Meaning say mafia.
Quest Mafia they be or refer to Quest Nyantechi.
Debbie when he's talking about relationship issue.
Obed was
okay.
Was it Enra
no
Obed was the star of the show. Oh yes. No.
What's about you?
This is not kind of baby man. I mean
every friend you or say please can you mention those Division 1 clubs? If not New Adibiase and Kimfeza, then no Division 1 club is complaining. We know their interest. Every Vamoski, but what Pekwan be abefa so red Division 1 for the platform, no so WhatsApp platform no.
Moski who say we closely associated with the people at the helm of affairs in Ghana football. Moski, try your best as a friend and a brother. With the men look for some of the
Kobe Q Edifree Italy or say Harry and my good friend everyone is his good friend and no Kobe Q solo na yaba to adwumedi so Highway Sports
Kobe is he suggesting he doesn't want me as a friend
on cancer or say ade ba ko ni say obia your good friend
and me bisa say is he suggesting he doesn't want me as a friend
on cancer
no but
friend and also adjectives
the way I was describing no we shouldn't to mama na yefe Richard also could be or say watching him from Abinchi okay yeah that say solo to also the Raman oba ye be say refi na afin sema wo fie nyina no ye de guo e de amaye na tiefo ene ahwefo e be kasima du amana bonu nsia be bie lines no e de atum na oso de wadwenkyere aba beka dwumadi no ho Solomon Carter.
Right, enti ya de kakra bi so ewa amano ne ba na yɛde afisɛm atoa so ɛde ama mo ansakra na nkɔmɔtwetwe no atoa so ɛwɔ show ne so ɛde ama mo ɛnɛ anɔpɛ messages ne yɛgye ɛwɔ Oyerepa Radio on Facebook, WhatsApp ne text 0241915555 0241915555 na yɛgye message na yɛkenkan ɛde ama Fernandino Luis Rosa, former player ɛde ma Manchester City ɛna awie ya waba abɔnten de abɛto dwam ɛsɛ on retire from professional football na Fernandino join charity game bia ɛno so etimi ɛkɔ so wɔ Curitiba ɛwɔ Brazil ɛhɔ ɛna ɔde to dwa so ɔsɛ sɛ football no bibia de wɛ motivating ne biem na ɔsɛ deɛ ɔso accomplish ɛwɔ bɔɔl mu bia no accomplish enti afei ɛna also nya time ɛde ma ne family no draw the curtains down or retire from football na unim sɛ onya illustrious career with Manchester City wɔn mu ebobo kono kowie ɛwɔ Atletico Paranaense ɛwɔ Brazil ɛyɛ man ni mu ɛno nso ɛyɛ Fernandino Luis Rosa 40 years ɛna wɔdi ɛnɛ one retire from air footballer ɛno ɛwɔ nsɛm no ɛba ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie no ɛso na ɛna awia wokɔ FIFA wɔn ahyɛ ya ɛyɛ ade a FIFA World Cup playoff draw no etimi etodwa European playoffs etodwa ɛna intercontinental playoffs no edi ɛnso etodwa na yɛbɛdi kare European playoffs na afei yɛhwɛ baabi a teams no wɔn mo ɛbɛfa ɛne ɔmo a ɔmo bɛhyehyɛ ɔmo na ɛyɛ part A, B, C ɛna D enti part A no 4 teams na ɔmo baako ɛbɛ qualify part B, 4 teams baako bɛ qualify part C, baako bɛ qualify na D so baako qualify ɛwɔ ntɛ 4 teams ɛna bɛ qualify from European qualifiers no into the 2026 FIFA World Cup na say ɛna draw no ɛyɛ part A no ɛyɛ Italy ɛne Northern Ireland ɛna ɛbɔ ɔmo wie a winner no ɛbɛ face Wales ɛne Bosnia winner ɛno ɛna ɛyɛ part A. Part B, Ukraine bɛbɔ Sweden na Poland abɔ Albania wa ɔbɛwɛ no muhyia mo ho na baako qualify. Part C, Turkey bɛbɔ Romania na Slovakia ɛne Kosovo abɔ ɛwɔ part C ɛno so winners no ɛbɛhyia na baako qualify akɔnanim na part D no ɛhɔ ɛna Denmark ɛbɛbɔ Macedonia na Czech Republic ɛnso abɔ Ireland ɛnso ɛwɔ part D no ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ draw no ɛnso ɛkɔyɛyɛ na unim sɛ draw no FIFA ACD clubs ni bi enti ɔmo ACD ɔmo no wɔn ɛna ɛbɛbɔ ɛyɛ matches no ɛwɔ ɔmo home grounds enti Italy bɛbɔ home, Wales ɛbɛbɔ home, Ukraine bɛbɔ home, Poland ɛbɔ home, Turkey ɛbɔ home, Slovakia ɛbɔ home, Denmark ɛbɛbɔ home na afei Czech Republic ɛnso ɛtumi abɔ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɔmo home grounds ɛno ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ draw no ɛte March busome no the final international break and sakra ɛne ɛwɛm ɛwɔ FIFA World Cup ɛna saa games no ɛbɛtumi atɔ dwa Gennaro Gattuso ɔse Italy ɛne Northern Ireland ɔmo game ɛba so no yɛ difficult ne nyinaa ne sɛ Northern Ireland for no wɔn mo yɛ physical team they never give up ɛno ɛyɛ Gennaro Gattuso Italy wɔn head coach nsɛm a ɔde to dwa se Netherlands Northern Ireland team no ɛyɛ ade a ɛbɛyɛ tough ama ɔmo ne nyinaa ne sɛ team no ɛba sɛ ɔpɛ team bi a ɔmo give you a party a ɛyɛ saa team na no ɛyɛ Gattuso nsɛm a ɔno nso ɛde ɛto dwa afei intercontinental playoff draw no say ɛna ɛno nso ɛkɔyɛyɛ New Caledonia ɛbɛbɔ Jamaica na afei Bolivia ɛne Suriname game no aba so enti New Caledonia ne Jamaica deɛ ɔbɛwin no ɛbɛhyɛ DR Congo na afei Bolivia ɛne Suriname deɛ ɔbɛwin no ɛhyɛ Iraq enti no saa na draw ne teɛ New Caledonia Jamaica awin a na wɔhyɛ DR Congo yɛ CD DR Congo ɛne Iraq based on ɔmo FIFA rankings ɛnso ɛwɔ hɔ enti no na ɛhɔ so yɛnyɛ 2 ɛnso ɛde ɛwɛm ɛwɔ FIFA World Cup na no ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ draw no ɛteɛ ɛrane from 23rd of March ɛkɔpem 31st of March a ɛno nso ɛho nsɛm a ɛba no no na saa games no bɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Mexico Guadalajara ɛne Monterrey ɛhɔ ɛna games no ɛbɛtɔ dwa ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛgye ɛho nsɛm no de ma ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie no nso Bayern president Herbert Heiner ɔse Dayo Pamecano ɔne deɛ ɔyɛ very optimistic ɛsɛ Bayern ɛbɛtumi assign ne to a new deal na wato aso asiakan ɛde ama Bayern Munchen wɔn mo eboboko no na ɔse player no wɔtete ɛso yɛ extremely happy ɛwɔ Bayern team ni mu enti anya de obi bɛka sɛ o boy na ninja kra enti obeso free Bayern na kɔ Hebertina ɛsɛ sansɛm na nya no kra no on de Upamecano ahyɛ ɔmo bɔ ɛsɛ ɔbɛ extend ne contract no ɛde ama Bayern na ɛno so onsɛm na ɛba Thibaut Courtois ɛdi nkɔmɔ na awie na Courtois ɛsɛ n'ani agye Mbappe ɛho papa ne nyina ne sɛ mentality a Mbappe akyɛ season wei no ɔsɛ yɛ top winning mentality na obiara betumi akyerɛ ɛsɛ Mbappe ɛyɛ leader ɛwɔ Madrid wɔn mo team ni mu ɛno ɛyɛ Thibaut Courtois ne nsɛm a wɔde ato dwa wie ɛno ɔsɛ o compare Ancelotti ne Xabi Alonso a ɛnyɛ pɛ ne nyina ne sɛ Ancelotti no na ɔte sɛ agya ɛde mu ɔmo ɔsɛ na wayɛ sɛ father to the players but Xabi Alonso deɛ ana Xabi Alonso ɛyɛ different enti no ɔmo yɛ two good coaches but okay so ɔmo mesi bibi from Carlo ɛbɛ disrespectful to Xabi Alonso Thibaut Courtois ne nsɛm ɔde to dwa ɛno no yɛsi Tottenham Hotspur ɛsi ɔmo goalkeeper Guillermo Vicario nkurɔfo ɛnya set pieces ɔmo bullying wɔ 18-yard box ni mu enti ɔmo kɔpɛ goalkeeper ɔbɛwɔ commanding figure in terms of defending set pieces ama ɔmo line up Emiliano Martinez ɛsɛ January wɔsɛ wɔm de Martinez ɛba ɛbɛsi akan ɛde ma Spurs wɔn mo team na no ɛyɛ de free wɔ ɛba Bukayo Saka ɛne Arsenal new contract no deɛ mete ɛne sɛ nkɔmɔtwetwe na kɔ ani mu papaapa ama sɛ bibia a me bomu a Bukayo Saka ɛnkyɛ kra wɔde ne nsa ɛbɛhyɛ contract ase ɛde ama Arsenal ɔmo team no na afɔ no so ɛtumi extend ne contract no ɛyɛ de free Arsenal wɔn mo eboboko no asoɛ ɛba yɛde ɛma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie ne so ɛnɛ anwummerɛ yɛ gya so na yɛde nkurɔfoɔ so nsɛm no ɛsi perfect skin and body therapy anwummerɛ kɔ hɔ na ɔmo nyɛ skin no yie ɛmfa ɛma from pimples stretch marks ne nso ɔbɛn kotwa tattoo ne nyinaa wɔn bɛ clean ɛde ama ɔmo wie a na ɔmo ayɛ body slimming stomach reduction afei body enlargement ɛne flat tummy yɛreshape body ne ma yɛwie a na yɛma skin no ayɛ kama yɛwɔ Kumase ɛnkran ɛna takrade frɛn 0553 312 911 0553 312 911 perfect skin and body therapy number no Kingdom Herbal Center Kingdom Garlic capsules and bitters numbi arthritis hypertension heart disease cholesterol level neteso edema Kingdom Ginseng Power capsules and for sexual weakness mental stress now ma physical energy your bar menstrual disorder bad odor and a face so vaginal infection biano Kingdom Tremendous capsules ebe clear and the amount pebito our pharmacy herbal and I say chemical shop 0597 298 855 edroy o pebiata friend number no na eto de Bosheba electricals anything light bibia ope ewo nkane ho ane nkane na nkasa e de akofie akosiesie ono oba ebe ma obi ye ma nkane no ye ma fan ahodo ceiling fan standing fan the USB the solar e power na bi ewo yaso ye uwie na wagye cables a Energy Commissioner certify say no ena ewo say ye de house wiring Bosheba electricals asye ena odu ani chem na wagye de adum PZ Kenya market nhwe ani mu antata for ne building ni mu ebi ewo na fe oba prison son about Bosheba building ubenya product ni p ato ewo 03220 30838 Bosheba electricals no PKB group of companies budget brand new car tires any car batteries na efa ema car no nante ne nya kama na fe so car na ko girejina ko mbasabasa obi o ho ne battery eni ahoden o spark de ko ba bia ontumi spark biem emfa return ho ebasa na embarrassing budget brand new car battery papa plate ni nyina ye obi ho car kese ne nketo oba ye benya batteries ni bi the amount tafun kremofo ese ne hwa ni mu ofori krom Nero Junction and a face so Konkran brigade ho so PKB group of companies ho 0209170030 any ND and komo onga powder any onga tablet eno ena eman kwan no any abomu no aye the kitchen ho ani je beba ho a onga powder any onga tablet powder no your stew classic chicken and a 3 mix and a onga tablets no ye wa chicken beef and a fish shrimp and kwani abomudie me see efie ono ma obi andidi ntafre ne nsa e onga mama's helping hand ilelei promise eba beje bibi drone nyina bi e promise eba ebeboa my immune system na nya hoje be general body pains and weaknesses everywhere be manage stress ewia na improve digestion ewo unipadua no emu promise eba ewo bosheba plaza dum abronsan ya adwuma free mu ase wa na omo ewo from na jewa bibi drone 0535 544 681 holy mosquito spray coil eno na odi kofia ekumwa wa ni nyina ewo dem ekumwa no kitchen ho offices small kitchen ni nyina ebe clear na eni gisemo ni se u spray holy mosquito spray no e de agudem no ekumwa no me ba cho eja nka eham ewo dem ho e de ema eno bonus na also wetumi enya a sweet scented room na fe wetumi ada honum na bibia kokama e de ama holy mosquito spray and crown pebito holy insecticide kumase depo ewa doom traffic light for 03220 37623 holy mosquito spray tuntum police holy mosquito spray da in a kron bus digital satellite and so decoders ni nyina bi na ode akohwe ball ofie installation near recharge at the account ho to game centers, hotels, guest houses, restaurants, individuals momra ya say momaji decoders ni bi ya ebe dimachi na akoye installation ne recharge no at the account mo ho Abrepo junction ship mo ho ena ye wo free 0200 050848 bus digital satellite latest foam mattress ena odaswa eyihunam ya ni nyina edi free ho neck pain, back pain, waist pain, body pain obeda sorry na mattress no amassage body ni kama good sleep there was a body no enya na body ni benya good sleeper a latest foam mattress ena e was odaso na bibia ekokama edi ema o rest so a mattress no guarantee a good rest into no latest foam mattress e we showroom bia across the country latest foam your partner for life boss e corner Milo Champions League no eseba Milo on under 13 championship no any Champions League no eseba na the ten say oh you could break akra na return big game better unsa be 3 decades new best 30 years and a Milo abua over 20 million Ghanaian kids ama omo etumi I discover omo power of sport through a legendary grassroots programmer Milo nyame ya adomu 6th December 2025 our Pajo Stadium KNUST yes sign the afidie no hyehyɛ so ntino ya obi amra na ome witness the next generation of young champions rise fueled by passion, determination and the unbeatable energy of Milo the energy to go further boss yegyina so na yedi no esina dwumadie no ato aso de amatiefo ene ahwefo.
Okay, all right, Sheka edi refie na nsema wo fi Sheka edi egu edi amaye Frank Entry aka Frank Pat aka Frank Pat or say good evening boss, watching you live at Frankie's kitchen Mansumem.
Frank Party na no me that na
oba ye be come yes
no ofia hey
yes or say
ye nyina the only person on one should enjoy no head of production
why
on one pemo
jai
na sameba you know Monday no say mo na de group
me nka senye de me nka say on pemo these are Oblaka by them on me be or maybe want to Sunday
Frank Pat no enti
yeah
Mansumem for
enchia no na
Mansumem
the dia come
say Frankie's kitchen
enti uko udu mansu ene imemu potem ho a Frankie's kitchen yes.
Frank Pat no Saturday is your dase I mean shiraw we dey everyone we ke ma menya ko adwuma
adentia
no na ye programs head of programs
na ke
ma menya ko nye show da
Oh, Nana says here.
Oh, yeah, they make Bibiana Mamina.
Oh, if you're not
on your Miana Minia Banano, but
that could make me Nano be meaning.
Why programs manager since 1971. No action. No action. Oh yeah, and I really say a friendly gift. Do any man.
But Frank Part.
I know now. You were Angel FM no. You a branch in FM America. Onu na nka wo anko baka chema menya akose na administration ye week.
Say the bia wo ka bi kire.
Ono so de open pa anko oye show anka guy. Unzo no pa cheke ne ye tilapia.
Tilapia ai. Eno na me de kai no me ba ha first day about.
Enti boss mami nyina me nyina no ye wo sports partner.
Me ba to me de me nka on me
24th to 24th.
Na one count because one ma adwuma Saturday na o ye count no. O gra ma adwuma Saturday nyan sanhye o.
Sheka.
Ye nyan sanhye o gra wa ma adwuma Saturday o so nka ho.
Why?
E bi ka ko be
Fansa to ano. Na ba focus.
Enti mi gina ye ya ko sports partner to nyina den. E dey asida kese e dey ma Frank Part and Frankie of what's the name
Frankie's Kitchen.
Yeah. Mansum mem. Okay. Important ho na owo. Na no mem nda. Obeye nyina action kese pa ma. But we didn't call the double. And the coffee.
Cause I want the double the coffee. Okay, Kwame Q, I say I want you as a friend, please. It's the good I'm talking about.
When he becomes a friend and he play the friendship room very well, he can become a good friend.
Sheka, Yanko.
Hey!
Yanko. Blah for the obo. 24 to 24, nothing more going on.
But who's on in our office? As you show, after they were signed. Hey! And this year, when you say 2 and 3. Sir, now could be there. And me and my boss, no, that's a plan. Okay, I am 100.7 about 510. Yeah, the local stories no enyina at the air bremo. Ubenya be Facebook Oyerepa TV on Facebook. Now
Oyerepa Radio.
Radio on Facebook. Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. No all channel, not all like it, not all share. Mr. Share copy say no nsia no ebebo. I be sorry nkonya so e de afria ensama ye de ba no ye bebo ram e wo coach Abdul Karim Zito na so ye wakasa kakra e de afa ene injury situation e wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko camp ene nsam kakra bi o de atudwa e wo ho ono Kofi Adams no ene ye Minister of Sports and Recreation e de nsam kakra atudwa e fa Ghana friendly games a ye kobo ye no akasa kakra e de afa ho ye de ho nsam nyina ene ne aka nyina eba abesomo na yenshan sem na sini enkopiemu ewo sports minister honorable Kofi Adams wakasa ochema ose omaye ni omoboye no Korea ne Japan star two opponents na ni omoboye no omo ede omo yefa so omo first team players a omo no omo si akan no omo ebobo ni ye omo ni mu bo no omo do omo boye ba Ghana de ya de e injury nti players ni bebre no omo play stars e wo se de omo kono ya forma anko ba Japan ni Korea de omo stars no and de omo ekoye yentie nsem a ode tuda.
If you come in against a team with all its players and you did not put in your key players, it meant that you went there with two strategy. Of course, the first is to win. The second is to try your players and to see your formation against a country that plays differently from Africa and Europe. Even though we lost against Japan 2-0 and South Korea 1-0, everybody will admit that our play against the South Korea was a much improved play with fairly about 60-65% new players, new in the sense of those that have regularly played. So we didn't win, but it wasn't a bad performance. It gives room for the coach to try new feats, and he's seen their play, and I believe that what is most important now is to quickly get to the drawing board and draw up a strategy. Should we, in the main competition during the World Cup, come against any of those teams, now we know how to go about it.
And no, and in summer, Honorable Kofi Adams added to ja. Now, or say, per on only position, dear, a Black Stars team, ma, or the Omo, you're good, and I face to great players, and now, Omo, you are moon free, Omo, the Omo, you never call PM, our World Cup, no, say foreign, no, say local, we see a local league, yeah, boy, and a player, so you're good, Omo, you're great, a woman, you're the Ombeko. So money thousand foreign based players no do you good piano ya de be kwa PM e World Cup no because World Cup na ye corner what say ya de ya presenting good players and not the best players na ya do omoko World Cup no.
My position is that good and great players should not be left out anywhere they find themselves, whether they are local or foreign. Indeed, we are not going for this World Cup just to participate and come on. That's why we must assemble our best. It should not be like we should pick people from local because they are local. If they are the best, let's pick them. We must be intentional about growing our local football and be intentional about retaining the local talent. But if all we do is that when somebody is good, the next moment is looking for a club that will buy the person, then we cannot have the local players. So we need to be very intentional about retaining good and skillful and talented players also here. Then you can pick them. But if the plan always is a club picks a player, the player is good, he is skillful, the next moment is that they are sharing his videos looking for any club to be interested in him, then how are we going to pick the local players? When every good one, we are shipping them and planing them away from our soils. So
Honorable Kofi Adams no and a Minister of Sports and Recreation and Amote say Odin Sem Kakra to Jayambo Shini Kopium Ewa Buna for 2025 Regional Ministers Cup lunch no baso Ewa Buna for Eda Wachna Omo HMA na Omo se ene the Buna for Regional Coordinating no and afe so cancel no Omo ena Omo bossa games we na no mo de Honorable Joseph Ade Abrakwa and no more they are on no esquire. So on sa tournament way, no more they are sending munyam, Nabibia Koye, Pepe, and the Amabuna for Cronunti, and no, and a Dasununti, a Dawachna, and a lunch and no air basso, or Honoman, no any dear, a free Honoma air bar. Yan Tuasun Copiamu, Ewan sent from near call Aquaco Piamu, so our coach Ibrahim Tanko. And in some Kakra Atuja with Chema or so no, and I am Mediama head coach. Now Wakasa was say. Home games now almost able against Bechem United no preparation no prepare ye mentality bibia no prepare ye almost control game no na kwan bia so almost etimi win game no yenti nsema or the two.
We are playing home like any other game where we go in, we want to control the game, we want to score goals. So definitely we are determined to do that. It's not going to be easy. The team is a very good team. They have a new coach now. I think the players are motivated, but I think in playing home with our confidence, our supporters behind us, I hope that we will take the 3 points. Mediama is playing the league to win it. So definitely if you want to win the league, you have to win your special home matches. And I'm sure the boys are ready to do it.
And some of the two ghost knows that Pasun so a medium player. Abrantiano Akasa was feeling no a great. Ewo hose ene omo ewo fie abra ene Bechem United eba abeshia mediama or in same way na to omo call all out no ma 3 points no e dey free Bechem United.
Feeling here great. Me am share me ho me ba media ma determination ni adwena any edama kuma so say anka me ya ma team na like Diana Emma me to me ball free kick. I nearly got a goal there. I knew Emma me da encouragement say I should keep on doing it. Na menya go personal target first and foremost no me make say me the personal target na to kakra because we are looking at what the team they able to me ayama team no nti make say me motive me anu say team able to me agile league this season and me target make say many and that's why as a player they be on the target there but me target me there too many so me to my board team no me to me agile league no the same mentality ni winning ways na away you trim say yediko game no the way is ball and one ya say and one yediko game.
And no, and sama God's no that pursue edituja. Yanko PM ewa Malam Jaja and so assistant coach Edema Bechem United Wakasa was it eba league in pa dia mediama one of the toughest team ewo league nim this season ya ka season we ya na omo monitor media ma bebre enti omo kono omo kwa akokonkoden na omo timi anya point ewo game a omo ne media ma ebebonim.
This season, we are one of the best team this season. Obia wins a tough team, but I think since I was a senior coach, I am one Juma for young and say mistakes be brave or team now or young way Juma send a team in the nice city. As at now, they prepare very well. From now going, as we am say, they lose 2 points. We are either we or home match. We are respective or more as a team, but on field of play, I don't think say a bit of respect, the better na no mabo yesu ye kobo akire omo say yesu say na omo say bon yesu wait mabo bisa na at least there 3 or 1 point there inshallah prepare very well say everything that abafi the head coach which means any technical team I share omo video no media ma wan share omo video kra na ohu the way omo bobo no do say they are very good last season I could lose when just this season I could lose football there's sanity some test any omo ko board draw I share some test.
Enti Malam Yaya assistant coach Ede Emma Bechem United and Odin Sam Kakra Etuja Ewa Gema Omukoremu Abra Omu Ekoshia Ene Samates and Odis Ansem Wenina Etimi Etuja na Baba Moron Suye player Ede Emma Bechem United wasi ene game last week game Omu boy against Samates no Etimi Abusti Omu Mora Abra Omu Ekwakoshia Media Omu Kwakoremu Ewa match day 11 game Omo Ebebono Yankoni Yankoti Sama or the Tuja.
It motivates us a lot because we have gone days and weeks without winning. So winning this game motivates us a lot, and we need to work hard out of the coming game so that we can be able to be victorious, even though we are playing away from home. We have to take responsibility of such blame because it's our job to fight hard and work hard for the fans to be happy. So sometimes when they criticize us if things are not going right, I do understand them in a way. So it's up to us to take responsibility and work hard and make sure that we win at all costs. I would like to thank the fans and everyone who supported us on our Sunday game, and we hope to see more of support in our upcoming games. Thanks to them, and we love what they are doing so far.
Okay, ene sama Baba Ede Etuja ewo game omo ebebono match day 11 mu na yenhwe game Samates ene Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebebono mu the gate fees no etimi ababontia popular stand no 40 cedis and afei so fire stand no 50 VIP no so 70 Ghana cedis eno any scar ene Samates ebetimi ageno ewo gate yenko remo na yenhwe ene goal of the month of September Abrantia Osiakai ewo Heart of Lions friend Anthony Owusu ono ena win this season senkebenya goal na nke dia to so I enjoy kakrenti Abrantia ni goal no ena eda screen no so sa goal no o share Eddie Etia Holy Stars meche Baseke Holy Stars and o share sa goal no Eddie Eche inti goal no ena da so no ena mo metimi amana winning goal of the month of September award nti e share ni mu se October no and November de na o de ba abonte no so omo ebetimi ewini no ene de e free honoma ba yenwura mu na yemfa Kumasi Asante Kotoko ensam kakra ento aso na afei yemfa league number ye wi a ne awura mu e the Black Princesses of Ghana coach Abdul Karim Zito eden sam kakra atuja ochema waso no de ontimi control injury player bia because onye doctor doctor de unse player bi ba una abehu kwan abefa so abe manage abrante no betimi aba ntem aba bebo wo de yanko ne enkotie nsem odi tuja ye wi a ne de asat sesi ame no kasa no players a ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko more injury mo ye de atuja.
In terms of injury, in terms of I can't do anything. One, I'm not a doctor. Two, he is feeling the pains. But what I can do is to use the remaining players to achieve my objectives. So whatever it is, they came to play Kotoko. So nobody came with reserve number. He came to play. So it is for a big opportunity for those left to show something. In the first, outside those who are going to play, and I let them know everybody came here with his own number. No, there wasn't anybody signed because of somebody. And so those of you now fit to play, you have to show that you also deserve to play, not to sit at the bench. So it's a challenge. I'll throw the challenge to them. That is a big challenge to you, for you to do what? To also prove that you are somebody. You can't be sitting down for somebody who's the sick list, come back to play and you are sitting down there. You don't deserve to play Kotoko. It's a big opportunity for those who are fit now to also show character that we too can play.
And no, and in summer coach Abdul Karim Dito editu Jana Sesia wakasa about injury. Sesia no ukopiem Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Abranti friend Emmanuel Korte ono ewo injury and na afen so Shaibu Abubakar Abranti no ewo injury. Andrew Intim Menu Emmanuel Entry set Kojo Saka Dauda ono obaye ne ho to no ma ne baye e no omsa ne vision koboye no wose pra into ono so sisi amno kasa de ogusua NS injury e na afen so Walid Fuseni Nema Abranti no so ewo injury Jordan Esiama Abranti no obokumase Asante Kotoko second division no graduate no e de beka e premier side no no ono so me no kasa ono ewo injury Henry Ansu sa Abranti no so ewo injury ti sesi ade players ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko mepra no ni nyina eni Shaibu Abubakar Emmanuel Korte Andrew Intimenu na afen so Emmanuel Entry set Kwajo Saka Dauda na afen so Walid Fuseni Neymar Jordan Esiama Henry Ansu omuni players omo ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo etimi epra ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo tifie NS omo injury neja omo etimi aba join ni team no eno eni de efri honoma eba yenwura mu ni ankoshe match day 11 of the Ghana Premier League no said the matches no ebesi akọ weekend yi honoma na say games no start Saturday and a games no start Saturday no mediama na fie no abo Bechem United ewo Enetakwa na Boss Sports Stadium Karela United ebo Baseke Holy Stars and so ewo Haliwu Mahama Sports Stadium na fein so Sunday special games no Dreams FC abo Swedro Oblast ewo University of Ghana Sports Stadium Hoho United na Hoho Sports Stadium no match 11 Wonders Vision FC so betna ni Ejay Kreku the second Sports Complex Neja omo enso any Heart of Lions the abone Adriana Stars ebo Brekum Chelsea ewo Nana Ajiman Bedu Sports Stadium na fe Nations FC ebo Go Stars ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex na Young Apostles at Nefie ewo Wenchi Sports Stadium no money House of Folk the abone Samates enso ebetina in Central Sports Arena na omonso any Kumasi Asante Kotoko the abone nti say and a match day 11 games ni nyina ebetimi akọ start Saturday and a games ni nyina starting today na referees no eba abonti ane de ni nyina etimi de ato anim elho jenko piemu ewo national under 20 women's team no the Black Princesses omo aseme no kasa the head coach Frenom Charles Samson etimi kopiemu ewo enei central a okoshe mo share the black okoshe games ni bi eno eye ewa Accra na afen so Tamale Central Accra Tamale no koye na eja or monitor players ni nyina because enche na enche na under 20 no omo ebe start preparation World Cup qualifies AFCON ni nyina no omo be start into or start monitor players no eti boss aha na mrebe makwan amiade nsem ni nyina esi ewo ha say
okay Sheka
boss
yeah that's it. All right edi Sheka na hotel nkaso de nsem ewo fie ede eguo amaya ha Oyerepa 100.7 Highway Sports na wasugusu a wuti ba bibia wo bia wo hwe on TV a Oyerepa TV ho na wo hwe free Rocky Bewa was watching live from Columbus, Ohio, USA. Group presentation from Sheka. Okay, also the our day aba no. We see a wine Benji Edifi in fancy no dear about say got a Spanish TFC, one got a God penalty, Spanish but one has got is not. Greetings to MC. Okay, Benji also message in Yensa Aka Ewa has say. Starboy saw her from my from him. Starboy that say NFA Frank Party them so you kind of that. Say over that kwaba. Bibi aboko de.
Bibi aboko pa. Na me hu say Sheka bobo kotko players na prepare so. Me say wa TV. Na enye hu de ajibo. The number is too alarming. But we will come to that one no so e won komo no. Era coach Karim Zito na e din sem bi tuja. Consent.
My member Kebodi busa question be or say this player still with Asante Kotoko every chamber for Awuchi and Isaac Minta. If yes, then Krobi Aboka Susuru in Honorable Kennedy Japan's voice.
Okay, so Isaac Minta Chibafo.
Yeah.
The last time Coach Karim Zito Bobo players a proud Kotkono and Untiminyo Monobo Mintedi. So that shows that Minta is still a player of
Omo register no.
Say Pranu a print in show some register. Say in team say I know someone register in team.
Okay.
Because registering in team no. Next space now occupy. A player on him so be obit me ababe. Though I started training, I started bobo. Could training grounds, so I started bobo there. But Jibo him so bet me a January until there's no way I'll be registered. And I'm him say which is Soprano sanity. Which is this season's on boy. And to also count and mean tasso count. And they are all players of Kotoko. Just that because of injuries, you know. Moment means see a kaima Emma San to Kotoko and a high drink kakra. Inti. And say they na coach ka say enim ho no lose players pa edi a ebo nyina enim ho fo ni bio Minta Awuche omo nyina enim ho fo ni bio omo ntimi nsi aka nti Kotoko must really look into it, and they can say look into it and now Coach Karim Zito was asked say from baby or not tenor is it a medical issue or say it's best of knowledge the medical team no yeah Jumani but something is definitely wrong somewhere Jibo. Something is there. No,
make I say, anyone have raising medical team no issue. And I am our Jumasa call him.
And it could be a coach. Say the medical team no are they really on top of their work? And not say as far as he's concerned, the medical team is doing their job.
Now I also call him.
Oh, send the coach a casa there, Jibo. You can't.
Because who raise a lot of issues.
Yes.
Which you were asking questions.
Yes.
And the questions be now Busano. We go our best watches so ebi an field and enye ho and ebi a occupy e Kotoko sisi and na me bi say ye ma wadwuma say ko him
coach dey say
o me ba o ko hwe omo no omo field no
coach si omo field no
tuji ko je ntum
oh yes so no na make say Bakwa Ike SK these are three members they tell who omo Kotoko team no ho
just expect us all
yes and on their head SK is with the Blasters. For you to get to the Blasters level, and yet near Jumake 12. Blasters called Japan is a bones and SK Bono, the jacket, kama. Blasters players named Fan Indiago. I've been to the camp of Blasters and also no one can SK Nanko excellent human relations. So do I Adoma Chedi and Yamedia Mano. Kwa fasu ni padele no. And the kwa befaso no wakasan. So ni fin and near fipa jibu. But a call before so no akasan and found new fee who age I want ube na asem keke. So the Blasters players just don't joke around him or Fanning Diagro. And he command a lot of respect. So such a person is with Kotoko. It will be difficult for you to say he's not competent enough. Now there are so many school of thought. Also soon for no hold you. And now see can you soon for any free. And soon more for you because some say Hobamba no a type papa maybe kick can one casamo. You know, that's some what there.
Yeah.
That's what to pay.
Yeah.
Say, may bomb home by me, bomb home by no. But one up pie now, what can or uncle?
So born home by Phoebe. To be now born home by no. A becobi. They are even in life. Obed, your journey to success. And yet they are
because I'm not so small for any being shiame. It was stadium. And I know no so can casan some nibi.
The players in Biaco Bon Bamana,
and I'll bomb bonnet to me pike will be. On I'm sure okay. So I know man, I need any evidence. And I danger and no credit. I need any evidence. But the others were also raising that angle. That I think Kotoko must look into it. We can almost call summer boy a quanawa. And what it means that Saturday or training, Tianani or Chinana or Makakobo on a Sunday. Jibu, inti say, Quajumo and Timian recover and Bekahua. Nature say, who the 18 man and 18 players near Qua Emboa team. There's a lot of work. But we also say, more plans for January and almost starting in term. There is one thing that happened last season to Coach Ogun. In as much as there were issues, from where I sit, analysis of the Kotoko team during the January transfer, it affected the chance of Coach Karim Zito and even the chances of coach Prosper Neteogu. Sa January no. January na Kotoko fa Benjamin Chum eba as a keeper. Oba no da 1 match. Kotoko in Swatremai after Sanyama Kamara red card. So by Kamara was still number 1. But do enough for the Kasai pra. And enough for Taos pra. So they wanted a keeper. Albert Tanaben, because according to them, there were matches aside Tana bench, but not yet fit in Kebe boom. So unsi akanya Kebi ebe and same bibri. Jibu Bato what I say. And Kebe and same bibri at that moment. So they decided say Obu Hudion, Kofa Benjamin Chum by. Chum and Timmy answer now Chum is not even part on your number 1, Jibu. Or your third choice. By the way, say keeping goalkeeping department, you know, and you did the Bibrisa. Now the other position had to do with the right back. And I got Kokofa Daniel Ajiti by. That was in January. Your boss season we are not got Ajiti contract. Meaning a Juma na got Kopesa Ajiti by and when Timmy and yes, Juma na momo. The match back born more than powers Kotoko Chelsea. But see to buy in Afina Ajiti bench. At some point, no play, even on right back, than Ajiti. Nti play about just 6 months. So a transfer, na said, but bring it out the best at the competition, but baby, Lord Amoabono, or by when Timmy, because a court take kunya ACL, Tina could kunya right back, and I'm saying Jana Manakoi, not a good signing. Left back, na kot kwa kabako, after a smart, Omuku US, I want baby. Ena kotoko fa akwesi asante bae enjibu akwesi ba kotoko no wambo wa
na Marcelo no
Marcelo no wambo wa match oye one training after why medical see because you training now when you know say na 9 and on this April ni tena fia na kotokutwa na contract so ebi anka kotokonya left back e wosora probably coach Ogum ko betimi asesem kakra but still na so use asie bi na
ananya no kofa boy ya no vipers
and there's no one pamanda dada and ya nana benyini make last year January
okay
and akwesi asante bae ti akwesi antimi ambo and anim ho no omofa Aduku Minta Kwame Poku and between Aduku Minta Kwame Poku the otimi ya adwuma no ma akotoko was Kwame Poku and lastly the Michael Sifa bae ti ka hwemu e ra kwesi Sifa no nso no mo okotogo no e kwa kwesi Sifa ne Kwame Poku and a January transfer fan say o ko fa bia ba be shim because and o hia bebre kakra bi be fele host bi no kotoko fa be 7 no and say be mienu bi na etimi ko yie ma akotoko enti problems are na headache ma coach na no person fix here no nti o ma players ni buy no problem no o mo buy na enti am be solve enti sabre ani abra ye ka injuries atoto kotoko na kotoko we pra enti o mo mani mbri January no no mukofa bimbran they cannot repeat last season's mistake because also repeat last season's mistake in the next one here they must start their scouting and planning now prepram no kasiano mo manimbre scouting and planning this is here now omoni coach in transfer key positions they need additions there's it to say there are 2 positions we here. One being a striker, other one the onka. So now that they've identified the position, they must go in for the best star. You both say general in the ground 4, or Peja the Cobra ground 8.
Looking around no. Yes, I will cancel to be here. Really, Yima.
No, players be. Maybe personally, I think currently as we are playing, me Samba, and now as to say, he's going and he's trying his best to stop him.
Yeah.
Tiezi to come on the other say. Libya kwentu no and South Africa kwentu no where we are na
Libya
the Libya no nko Libya ho na okwa no good you need another one either you promote Zakaria Fuseni ama Zakaria na nya regular playing time no apeba akwa ba beka ho locally Simpson one name ayebo
Nations FC
Ebenezer Alban Heart of Lions. I think these two is
Heart of Lions for now
Ismail Ado
mbo ko $150,000.
He said you be just carefree you can say Sambel
Akotoko de wa is omo call a hat of $110 omutua.
On a won't try there. You see, if you won't pay, you need. One thing about football here, sir. When you sell a player, make sure the replacement about a player nejuma. Didn't I out there almost every day about a better wedding because those who me here. I said Mukwala call and Mukwala, but a do na Mukwala dini bafom. Didn't ya na Albert was scoring. Today na motherfucker says Mukwala kanwa. A move away from and then Mama Mukwala ko. Tunka Mukwala kanwa because Albert was doing the job. Today me make an say kotoko sabre mpanifo ni nim de esi o mani so. Eba attack there I say Kroma pa there. If Kwabi Poku is fit, he's one of the best strikers we have in the league.
Okay.
But they say born you
got to go be here striker.
You feel be front three. Tibo. Front three ni say. Striker na wo na omo gyina ne nkyɛn no so hye bi. Oh, no striker ne pɛ na ɛhyɛ.
Okay.
Ti obi say Ataku bi no. He's not an out and out striker.
Na you boy your boy Duana nine. No one knew to be as.
Ima no mafo.
Omo training yi.
Oh, there be Duana the onso omo komodie ne kot konkomodie na na different kaka. That's why personally Duana players and call for bonyina no. I won't even go waste too time on behalf. But maybe you can try with Gold Stars. Maybe you can try with Nations. You should look at a club that is ready to sell. Nations, be a fino, almost a league geno, a free monster. Be a from poor man's to move for Monje. So you be a honor to decide to cash out kaka. So a player like Emmanuel Ano. Imagine I not than 10-10 who Peter Daho. Na ebi a Kwame Poku Lydia. Anobe ma kakra. Peter near his son so be page and go shenum. Na Kwame the account.
Okay.
So that is what clearly made me point and person making here say they now have the advantage of learning from what happened to them last season. I'm making sure say a feeling the end there won't be a repeat.
May I say Mame
Blasters. Okay.
I'm far from now. Message from Honamaba. Ninja.
Boss.
I'm into it.
May I say Kotoko say who in the shoes of the coach and to some extent even the management now, it is not a good situation. The reason being that, for instance, within 16 days, Kotoko about 4 matches, and to breaking it down, say how many a match per how many days. Say we yes I break down now for training eka ho na say sign on betima training ahead of these matches. So clearly a catcher will say we coach ni shoes ma enye easy cra. Then the number of players at his disposal. Over even departmental, maybe a certain department can be maybe on share the need strength or hosa. For instance, it's attack here can host him. Kwame Poku, of course, a good Kwame Poku on form, and yet maybe you can rely on him. But because he's coming back from injury, a long layoff, so what Kwame here, which means the Mukra so you do kakra, here match game time ne ada na wasan regaining the shape, and that will come with time. And we have chances here onya or thrown away here. Clearly, this is not Kwame Poku, and these chances will not be coming your way most often. Plenty, a banner especially in away games, maybe about you of these chances now being yana. So when Timmy and convert here, then you are in trouble. Now meet teams be more stubborn. Now say almost disturbed. Now you have chances when no one shot, then you are in trouble. Okay. Donzo and Fire will be there before. At this stage, she said January. So if you say you can copy January, no. Kotoko dia ne be patchy say ya copy say
it may be travel maybe in December ya
I said December e be copy say maybe enti the next match said that woman no so we use to enye easy in farm okra.
Okay,
now management the nti am don bear mu no you see players on my prepare no so mo recover pay now numbers na be bi ho you see it's about 10 players and April. So 10 number become 18 or you go back to 28. Oga Kotobia become 28 in home. ama number na swell
say be beko.
So you see and the day a corner some be mu no because until we beko no the number is now 28. Obu ho no mu a ni plan no a long lay off I be obet maka son dey o kan ho dey but yempo we measure ho no na yemfanya adwuma no but say 10 nyina recover ba na say larger number of them recover ba then o number no here na ebe swell then you are talking about cost any fencing or financial yini ade kotokon so no krepa o mini say kasam no mu ayedin pa nya se bia ye fedi agro enunti na ma edu ba bia ye mu bi no feel say at this point in time the samba the abroad the camera no more discussion no yenyi emotions ni sentiment nya den enfim na yenye rare with the situation so when we kotoko management so when na wo kotoko ho akonhoma na esese wo kopre sika de ba na sika na akopɛ de aba no emu aye den de ama wo se wunya bi mfiri ba bia amfa mana no le asafo duku betina ha wo se they've been talking to partners sponsors corporate institutions I had this over conversation from Sika and about Ghana football, particularly clubs. No, say if Kotoko extra gra, you can know other teams know the echo.
But maybe it's our question we from Obina Kofi. Or say it's interesting how Bafo has suddenly stopped talking about the supporters' leadership and their role at filling the stadium.
No, I have not. Probably he has not. Have even now I say supporters now almost say man penny phone players no almost they don't even go to the stadium. And in fact me can say I want to come back on. I want me say I disagree with Chairman Solonum decision say man penny phone samba nkasa na say what I say almost the sika beso so ama what na no me I disagree and I have made it known to them. Me before say so omo betima generate to say the omo ye ya no mo de boa Africa no all well and good but no we ye na no e say omo channel a lot of omo energy no into how they will be able to mobilize numbers for Kotoko so that you be who improve attendance e wo Kotoko matches now no against Aduana was slight improvement but eno ade na be kill the esi ekosiada no eno ade ni ntiri wuntimi nka kosiada de no say na ye because you want to see consistency enti say wo kosuru kakra bi na otiba from boma that yentimi nfa ma wo say wo ye adwuma okay enti won say anopa when you were talking about less I was with you because I think say unless honeymoon is over even Chama Soloka honeymoon is almost getting over
me dey tell na make us say problem na da ho no enya less mo problem.
I agree 100% say.
But on say
it goes beyond omo.
Obi wo ho no ya omo wo akire say o na we na mani pama na wan. Problem ni move beyond supporters chairman na wan kwa o.
Enya omo nko a. Enya omo nko na betima solve. But omo we part to play. Omo start omo de no. For instance, me no krepa ewom and say the current Kotoko IMC chairman it's not helping matters. Banko phone to me can credit entere no na for some fair years I ntimi kan chere no banana 2 years in the helm of a first year at least find a way to speak to your supporters ma omunte wonka find a way to get closer to them find a way to draw them closer but what them chena say ma omu hu say ye papa ye ne no wodi yetim nanim nie ono no yetimi hwe woni mu fair kwane de aba. I'm not saying say you visited the head mentor star and I say but do be a beer. Nipa person who leadership. Would you imagine a beer Jamasi supporters? Now one fine evening. Maybe I only na any supporters leadership no astobi e bia santimampon. And I say be a Jamasi and I say be a Crowfrom and I say be a Sokwa and Abushen and Abreman and I say Obuasi wherever. Ako sunyane ako fence yaka kire miami nua fence western chama fence dachi hini say dachi nanane supporters penifo no ye ba abesram nti organize onkofo no do you know how it will inspire them to get themselves more closer and they also a part to play ade no ye yare kase ye nyina ye gitum
ba the Americans mo bi afanye campaign say so be supporters say ya memfa me campaign.
Of course, and they can agree. Rather no, the SSA campaign no, I say, come back near Befaswa. You bet me attend this harden around. It is a one solution, and there's a worker.
Captain Siasia Kumia Sechi, Mamintiwe, Enra Asante Kotoko, and young apostles on Fuenchi. Sika, a PM, a frigate, 42,000 Ghana cedis. 42,000 Ghana cedis. No, your gross. Jaffe near better. I said, the man said, NSC for the Omunya 1,400.
NSC. Okay, and I got to go for 90%. All the what will the NSC be?
For the Copase.
Something to be where we are.
Omunya to you. You can't take back. I don't know why. Omodia na me hwema manya sisi.
I don't know 1,004 dia. It's just 1,004 no times 9 and very go to go.
Times 9. Sir. Captain says calculation.
So you be here. Oh you be na NSC na for 10% na go to go for. That team no go home no. Offer 90%.
1,400 times 9. Never go to go 12,600.
A bit my visa a bit my.
12,000.
That's what's going on in market. 42. On the attitude. Mr. NSC in your side here. Almost to be here, we answer over when NSC. Unless you have to be here. What I say? Match expenses, take it one wine, the cost of printing take it. Up to
that's $1,000.
Don't you mean New Park now? We're surprised. Now that this had this hot sun. Okay, say go for back with them. I said,
$1,000 na go nya get enra.
Yes. And that's a year.
I didn't mean hini.
And you know, me free say I'm happy say enra. About say I think the clubs will be appetizing the FA about the more coverage. I'm a FA no show me say your back second round window na. A review. Need the stuff on better say. Na my discussion no the best way everything I go.
Almost ya go po match.
No. Almost
ya go po match. En go for na sem nyina ne say. Omo nya ma dwu som do mo be shem a promote league no.
Let's wait until we shi anya head on be out.
Yes, yes,
because we not sure say I deserve omo nya ma dwu som be yan come be on board. What are they some nya some person be.
Captain so mo yin say obi a ho akere wo.
Ho akere no.
Obi a ho akere wo. Na ebi o hu obi a o person do wasem koto nanim
I do feel omo they see them nya hwe they will just wait their time because
no munya bibia say ne
that's why they review. That's how they review. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt to say the FA no and the ministry for that matter government will bear the right thing. We na give to say that broadcasting right on the ma no how omo ye ne man ye ni ho including the radio commentary no kwa de nya kra and quite a young person come hapa. That's a Kotoko Boboa, that's one here, and not Kotoko Boboy. Una man, that's one here, she said. Ubia is man in the business, Ubia, don't tell you, Una Moa, for a bit on your Bakubia.
Maybe I took the point. I took the pain to monitor because nobody decided one day make was
okay.
Well, that's how I was telling you. Maybe I took the pains to monitor and minim radio stations do a Ashanti region, but flipping through, Minyesho said. Every match, more than 3 radio stations in Kumasi. Commentary. I would doubt.
This is a disaster.
I would doubt. My imagine said me they talk. Said Mr. Wilson Atta. And the company, Wilson company now, Ghana Football Association. At the right now, almost say, almost and put it together, now and produce commentary. Ghana for
yeah.
There was not that I know. One in a big broad, only a business-minded people. No, my boss say, how is this getting them the kind of results they were looking for financially and then presence, media presence for the clubs? Because clearly, from all indications, the clubs are not enjoying media presence through the commentary.
One year they are not to zoom no, Nanado. I told you.
So bizarre. It needs that review, discussions. No, because there's so many avenues.
Because I did.
Therefore, no, not say the clubs no will benefit. And I say Division 1, I mean, it's almost.
Then I'm the radio station grant 20,000.
Something that a lot of radio stations, Kumasia, I can say about 10 radio stations with me to access cano.
But only say about Obi Ode, Open so Yebia, my 20,000 Aquabia, they could have gotten.
So, yeah, I know about 10.
10, so about 200,000 Ghana cedis.
Let's talk about
other.
But you see, so goes Miss Anima, name on name. Do you know now they hear too much of Adam? You know. Let's hope that the proper thing will be done. As I look at the new players now, I think that they still have some good players. Maybe I'm going to say about more no, we are more going forward now. All but now players, our trusted players, a few mono. Now, we strengthen a buffer. Saving what to be crying, young enough from the player, but all of us now. What you mean? I didn't have fun. Maybe I should say Samba. In a Samba is almost everything at Antikotoko. What the man for that? He's a guarant over there. Defense required any in Kakra. So if Fanakonoko for Razak Simpson said, "Omo can Eddie Aba," Razak will need some time to cope into that Antikotoko pressure system, whatever. Oh, so if come go being so good, they are managing it, but and yet the best. Also, they are starting feeling it too. That's why I know how to go about boy. Aside Omunya that late winner, no. Almost every protocol supporter of Okasa Ebiano was not comfortable with the play. Okay. You see the point? Okay, so I don't know if it's about home. Injuries no the ones who the players are Kotoko starting and no. These are players in any day start and Kotoko. What I say, in any day. Just that. So you can the competition in back.
Captain Siasia ya line so na yene amanfo akodi enkomo 0322494401 0322494771 nzo mo dey ade asem bia she Owura Kofia Adams.
Ose
say Ghana is capable of hosting the FIFA World Cup with Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire in the future. On one kind.
Yeah, bona baso so ya juma ba monko.
Odi baby akaza final